Hi everyone. Have you looked at the Kansas City market lately and felt confused? If so, trust me, you are in good company. We are officially a few weeks into 2026 and the signals are honestly all over the place. On the one hand, we are hearing that KC home prices are hitting uptime highs, up over 5% just this past week. But then we are driving through your own neighborhood and seeing a for sale sign that has been collecting dust for over a month. It feels like math isn't mathing, right? So, is it a seller's market, a buyer's market, or just weird? Today I am pulling back the curtain on what I am calling the great recalibration. Let's talk about why the market feels so split and what that actually means for your bank account. The biggest head scratcher right now is what I call the price versus pace paradox. Here is the deal. The median sales price in our metro is sitting around 320,000. That is a win for homeowners, but things are moving slower. In places like Johnson County, we are seeing homes stay on the market for about 37 to 40 days. Remember the pandemic years? We all got a little spoiled by those 48-hour feeding frenzies. Now, a healthy market means a house might sit for 5 or 6 weeks. Here is the reality check. Some sellers see that 5% price growth and think they can just throw a sign in the and yard of a messy house and get 10 offers by Sunday. I will be honest, that version of the market is gone. The market is still strong, but it isn't lazy anymore. You have got to put in the work to earn the sale now. Then we have the interest rates situation. The good news is rates finally stabilized in the low 6% range this January. After 2 years of rate shock, people have finally accepted this as the new normal. But here is what it gets tricky. Even though buyers have more breathing room in their budget than they did in last year, they are becoming incredibly disciplined. They aren't skipping inspections or offering 50K over asking price anymore. Instead, they are using that extra power to be picky. If a house isn't move-in ready, they would honestly rather just wait. That's why you see one house fly off the shelf in a weekend while the next door sits for months. It is a total flight to quality. There is also a new player at the table, which is new construction. Builders are back in a big way for 2026, especially in the suburbs. Here is the secret. Many builders are offering rate buy downs that can make a brand new home monthly payment cheaper than a house built in the 90s. If you are selling a home in an area with a lot of new builds, you aren't just competing with your neighbor. You are competing with a corporation that can offer a 5.5 interest rate. To win the battle, your home needs to lean into its strengths, whether it is a big backyard, a killer location, or a price that makes the resale trade-off a no-brainer. So, is the market bad? Not at all. Honestly, it is probably the most balanced and fair market we have seen in nearly a decade. If you are selling, your equity is safe, but your game plan needs to be sharper. If you are buying, you finally have a seat at the negotiation table again. Don't let the confusing headlines keep you on the sidelines. The best move you can make in 2026 is just being informed. If you want a no nonsense look at what is happening in your specific neighborhood, click the link below for my February market deep dive. I am Mahnia Mahani with Platinum Realty, your realtor in Kansas and Missouri, and I am here to help you make sense of KC real estate. Talk soon. I will be here to see you in the next video.